Mop. Give that a little squirt, and I'm going to go over this crayon back and forth, those puppy prints. And if you're saying, David, that looks a little bit like one of those professional floor buffers that I see at the office or in an office building. Well, that was exactly what it was made to, well, that's what inspired this design and what it was made to look like. This is Nellie's Woah Mop. There was an actual Nellie, and Nellie was the mom of the inventor, and she always believed in working smarter, not harder. So Nellie has passed away now, but her son had made sure that he was able to honor his mother with a line of cleaning products that would be responsible and also hardworking, but something that would allow you, each person that used them, to work harder, not smarter. We've got actually a little photo of Nellie, and there was an actual Nellie who was a nurse, and her son named this entire line after her. Now, this is V37000. What we're talking about is Nellie's Woah Mop. This works much like those professional floor buffers. You're going to get 900 oscillations per minute with this mop. It is also cordless. On a full charge, you know how long this will mop? 90 minutes. I've never mopped 90 minutes straight in my life, but if I needed to, I could. Without having to plug it in, this has a 90-minute run time on a full charge. When you do need to charge it up, you simply just plug it into the wall and charge up the internal rechargeable battery, and you're ready to roll. Now, coming along, you're going to get 4 ultra-absorbent reusable scrub and polish pads and 2 of the original reusable wet floor pads. So the charging cord comes with this, the measuring cup, and it's a 1-cup tank. Use your regular floor care products in here, water in here. Nellie's also offers a separate purchase of floor care solution. Joining us live via phone is Diana Seastedt, our regular guest with Nellie's. And Diana, how are you tonight?
I'm great, David. How are you?
Doing very well. Nice to have you with us. And have I gotten it right so far?
You have. Doing great.
You and I have presented this many times, and I love this idea first because it honors a lady who believed that you could clean your house by working harder, working smarter, not harder, right?
Absolutely. You know, she was really doing the green cleaning thing long before it was popular to do that. She was using simple ingredients to clean her home. And like you said, James, her son, he founded the company in 1997 in her honor. And there's a whole line of green cleaning products. And this is great because there's nothing disposable. You know, you can just throw those pads right into the wash and you reuse them. So, and there's so much design and engineering in this. It's really developed to make cleaning your floors easier. It is a chore that none of us like to do, and it is something necessary. I have so much like mud and grass and dirt that comes in with the puppy and the kids and everybody. So it really makes cleaning the floors much easier because it does the scrubbing for you.
Now, Diana, one thing we're going to do, we've got a little prop set up here with some marker up top and a mirror down below. So we're going to be able to shoot into this and see what's happening with the pads underneath. There are 2 pads on this machine. Now, the first pad is all about absorbing spills or solution if you're using it. And the second pad is about polishing and cleaning. So let's take a look here.
Yep, so just give it a good squirt, and it has a nice wide spray. But you can see how that marker is getting absorbed right into that front pad. That's the pad that's going to attack your messes. Those dark blue lines are a stiffer microfiber, so it's going to like really scrub for you. And that second pad comes behind and polishes and dries the floor. So you are just left with a nice clean floor. And you can really see that in the animation, those dark blue lines, those are those scrubbing fibers for the big messes. There's also channels stitched into that pad, which is designed so that when you come up on a spill or a mess, it's not just gonna push it, it's going to draw it into the pad.
And I love this idea of being cordless because now when messes happen around my kitchen or in my home on my hardwood floors, as long as those floors are sealed, I can use it on this and no problem. Value here, Diana, is amazing. We really worked hard to bring a great value for all of our down homers, and I think we've delivered. Now, ordinarily at retail, this same identical offer would run you $271.71. We're going to be over $101.73 less. With the free shipping and handling tonight, you're saving nearly $115. Now, these pads are microfiber. They're super absorbent. I always describe microfiber as thousands of little scrubby, sticky fingers. They get in there and grab the dirt and remove it. Now, as we mentioned before, the two pads here work in conjunction with 900 oscillations per minute. The first pad is about absorbing that wet stain. The second pad is about polishing what you clean. So let's go ahead and bring our handle down, turn the unit on, and watch as I go over this spilled cola. That first pad is all about absorbing the mess. Isn't that amazing? And then
it does such a good job.
And then we've got marker. And if you've got marker, you're going to go over that a little bit more, do a little scrubbing action here. But look at how nicely that comes up. And this is linoleum, I believe.
Mm-hmm. It does. And what that oscillation does so well, too, I mean, it's 900 oscillations per minute. I sometimes think about it like an electric toothbrush for my floors, but it's not only scrubbing, but it's kind of vibrating on the floor. So it lifts that dirt, and then it allows those microfiber pads to really attack and bring that dirt into the pads and leave you with a nice clean floor, but without a lot of effort. I mean, that's really where the wow came from. You put this in your hand and you turn that on and it glides. It really is scrubbing for you, and you're just kind of pushing it along the floor. It almost makes cleaning your floors fun.
And if you've got pets who are tracking in dirt and mess, because all these spring showers, not only do they bring May flowers, but they also bring mess into the house, right?
Absolutely. I have that puppy George, and it has been so rainy here. We have lots of muddy, paw prints that come in, and this does such a fantastic job on it. I don't even mind bringing it out, just, getting the hardwood floor. And I love that you control that spray from the handle.
Right.
And you can see all that dirt on the pads now.
You can see it on the pads, and you don't have to wonder if this is working. You're going to see it when you turn it over and you look at the pads, or you pull those off. These pads go right into the washing machine, is that right?
Correct. Just don't use any fabric softener, but you can either line dry them or you can throw them into the dryer. But it makes it a pleasure. It's a high efficiency motor. It's oscillating 900 times every single minute. I mean, you could never scrub your floors like that. I mean, I don't know how much I could do with my body. It's not fun to scrub floors, and this makes it so much easier because it's doing that scrubbing for you.
And remember, you can use regular water in here for cleaning. You can use the Nellie's cleaner or your favorite floor cleaner. Is that right?
That's right. And that Nellie's cleaner smells delicious. It's a lemongrass scent. And those bottles, you can dilute it. We usually use about 3 parts water, 1 part Nellie's floor cleaner in it for that.
Now, all this comes together for you, and you can see that first pad is all about absorbing the big liquidy spills.
Right, and you can see the channels, like the little triangles at the front, that's actually stitched into the back of the pad. That's designed especially to draw in instead of pushing spills and messes.
Now, Diana, this is something that is interesting because we're not utilizing this on a carpet because we want you to clean your carpet with this. This is not designed for carpet cleaning. But correct. I wanted you to see that oscillation moves beautifully over the carpet. It almost is self-propelled. It's so powerful. We show this on carpet just to show you how easily this moves. Now let me turn it off and try to move it across. Well, hang on.
You'll probably just move the floor.
Yeah, I'm moving the floor. Right. Now look at that. But when I turn it back on, watch what happens. Glides. Right,
it just glides. And that's really the beauty of that. I mean, you have that dual pad system, the high efficiency motor. It's doing all the work for you. You're not doing that. You're not bending over and scrubbing. And it's cordless, so you don't have to trip over cords, and you can just move from room to room. You can see those channels, how it just brings in the mess into that front pad while that second pad kind of comes behind it. It has a really low profile, so you can get under places. It even has little headlights on the front, so you can see all the dirt under your furniture as well. You can control how much water or floor cleaner you're using because you're controlling it with the spray. It's not continuous.
Exactly. And you know what? Years ago when I first came to QVC, I always would ask the question, why do vacuums and mops like this have headlights? And a guest a long time ago told me a very important reason why. Your furniture casts shadows. So if you need to clean around your kitchen chairs or around the legs of the kitchen table, depending on the way the sun's coming in the window, you may have shadows. That's why those headlights become so important. So they're not just there for looks, they're actually a reason for it. But I want you to know you're going to get 6 of these pads. So 6 microfiber cleaning pads. You get your recharging cable, your measuring cup, the Woah mop that all snaps together with no tools, and these pads are reusable and washable over and over again. Is that right?
Correct.
Wonderful. Well, Diana, it is a great pleasure to have you with us today. I hope you and your family are well, and I hope Puppy Dog is well.
Oh, we are all doing well. Thank you. Miss you guys.
We miss you too. Take good care, be well, and we'll talk soon, okay?
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks, sweetie. Bye-bye. Okay, we have an update from Allie, so she's going to fill us in on that, and I've got another great item when we come right back.
Well, we had Mr. Wonderful in the house a little bit ago with this. So